Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but it's new year, new me. New year, new me. So today I'm bringing you a digital speed paint. This is a speed paint of two of my characters from my new work in progress novel that I'm doing. I'm not going to give too much away about the novel, but I am excited about it and I'm actually writing it, which is, you know, quite a feat for me. This speed paint actually starts a little bit into the actual drawing, so I was doing all of the sketch layers and I kind of realised that, oh, this is maybe something that I want to show off and that I want to put onto my YouTube channel, so I decided to record it, and I obviously wasn't going to go back and kind of re-record everything. So this is a pretty comprehensive view of the way that I do sketching on Photoshop. I have usually 3 different sketch layers. So I have the basic sketch layer, which is just the shapes. Then I have the body, and then I have the clothes. So this layer is the clothes. I'm figuring out the clothes. These two characters are called Morna and Nia. They are together, they're in a relationship, and so I wanted to show that in very subtle ways. So, you know, obviously the hand holding is quite a obvious way that they are some way connected, but the fact that they like have the triangles together, so Morna has a triangle around her necklace, Nia has it on her belt and in her earrings. It's kind of like a way of showing that they're connected in more ways than just kind of knowing each other, like they're part of each other. And also I do some stuff with the colour scheme that I kind of try and make them cohesive together. So you'll see that Morna's boots are the same shade of yellow as Nia's shirt. Those are just little ways I've kind of made it a bit more kind of subtly obvious. I know this sounds like an oxymoron, but it's subtly obvious that they are connected in more ways than just how you kind of visually see first, like as kind of like an instinct. So a lot of the stuff with this painting was me just kind of experimenting. So I haven't really done digital art in a long time. This is the first time I've done digital art probably since my Kayleen speed paint. A lot of the work that I do now is in my sketchbook, and I say work, I mean like I just kind of sketch, I just do all that kind of stuff. So I haven't really been practicing digital art, but I feel like because of my sketching, because of all of the sketching that I've been doing in my sketchbook, and there will be a sketchbook video being uploaded very, very soon, I have gained so much knowledge that just by doing it in a different kind of format, I have improved my digital art, even though I haven't been doing digital art. Obviously I would be further in my digital art if I did do more digital art, and that is what I plan to do, but it's nice to see that there's improvement anyway, and that it can be translated from different mediums. This is me figuring out that laces trick. It took me a while to figure it out because it's to do with the pixels and stuff. Basically it's layer styles or stroke effect in order to, you'll see what I mean when it finally works. That's what I want. The laces to kind of do like that. It actually worked. I've got another speed paint that I'm going to be uploading, which is Zahida, and their laces work so much better, and you'll be able to see that. But it's definitely a lazy way of doing laces, but I like it, it's fine. So this is Nia and this is Morna on the right and the left. Yeah, I'm excited to draw more of these characters, because I feel like the other characters that I draw, because they're based in fantasy, they don't feel as dimensional as these characters. And I'm not saying that fantasy characters can't be as dimensional as contemporary characters, but there is sort of a certain, because the references can be more realistic, and I don't know what I'm trying to say. I feel like I'm getting, I don't know, I don't really know what I'm meaning to say, but just that I prefer drawing contemporary characters than I do to fantasy characters, I think. Really, my fantasy characters do feel very real to me, but these feel real in a different way. I don't really know how to explain it. I guess somebody else who writes can kind of maybe chip in with that. As you notice, I'm so cheaty with my hands. I hate drawing hands. It is the worst thing. I really don't like doing it because I'm not good at it, and I know the best way to kind of feel more comfortable doing it is to practice. And you know, I'm always kind of like, oh, I'll practice that later, but for now I'll just hide the hand. So that's what I did. At the moment I'm trying to colour everything in purple as kind of like a base layer to the sketch. I don't really know why I do this or why other people do it. I think it's so you can see, like, so you can colour things more accurately or see them better or something like that. I'm really not sure. I really don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just know that other digital artists do the same thing, especially people who do like line art and illustration. So, I don't know. Also, the way that I colour things, I definitely need to work on my colour theory, because what I do really is kind of the basic colouring. So I kind of do several different tones of the same colour to kind of create shadows and like to create the shadows and highlights, and I know that's pretty lazy and not all that realistic. It works for now, for my kind of style for now, but it's definitely something that I want to change in the future. Definitely something I should probably look up how to do properly. Oh no, I've only just noticed that there's that like little black smudge on her forehead. Oh well. Oh well. You might also notice that my voice is a little bit croaky. One, I'm filming this in the middle of the night, and also I've had bronchitis and I'm recovering from bronchitis. I am almost fully recovered, but I am, like, the reason why it's the middle of the night, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, is because my sleeping pattern is completely bollocked, because I've been sleeping whenever I can, really, because I've been so exhausted, and because that's what bronchitis does to you. It makes you very, very tired. So I used the two colours of mustard yellow and the kind of, what kind of red would you call that? I don't know, but those are my two favourite colours, so I kind of indulged in giving them to Nia. Yeah, this is also the first digital art that I've done with more than one person, which was quite nice. This took around 4 hours, which is not a very long time for two people in a digital art, and you can kind of tell, because I don't know, there are things that I rush in art that I want to get better at being patient at, essentially. So this should have really taken around 6 hours rather than 4, but that's fine. And I'm definitely very much a beginner, and the work that I do, I keep calling it work, but the hobby, the art that I do, is not something that I need to get perfect every single time, not something that anyone really needs to get perfect every single time. So at the moment I'm just kind of practicing. There's no kind of, I don't know, if I rush a piece of art, it's not going to like seriously affect me. It's just something that I probably should learn not to do. So I'm just kind of letting it slide, I guess. What I'm using a lot in this, by the way, and what I use in all of my digital art, is clipping masks and like to lock, like clipping masks, and I can't remember what the other one is, but it's that little lock button in Photoshop on the left, like closest to the word lock above the layer styles. That kind of I guess limits your brush to the area that has been coloured. You know, there are different tutorials on how to do that. Maybe one day I'll do it myself, but that's what I do a lot in this, and how I do my colouring. What is that? Is that a train? It's 4:20. It's 4:21 in the morning. There shouldn't be any trains. These are the yellow boots that I gave her that are the same colour as Nia's yellow top. I really love this colour yellow and I think it goes well. Also, Morna's shirt is the colours of the Scottish flag because Morna is Scottish, and those are kind of little parts of their personalities that I wanted to bring through that might be quite subtle. But yeah, the other thing I really want to work on after doing this piece is dimension, and when I do Zahida as well. The dimension's quite difficult because it still looks quite 2D and kind of like those when you like paste clothes onto fashion models on like the internet in like 2006. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.